I'm Julian Eggebrecht, head of Factor 5 and director for Lair. Let's show you Lair a little bit. Lair is our take on reinventing fantasy for a next-gen system, but also trying to find a new take which hasn't been done yet for fantasy, which is a dark, gritty world on the one hand, and it does feature dragons, which is one of the typical mythical creatures in fantasy, but doing dragons in a way that people who can't relate to the old ways can relate to them. So we took clues from dinosaurs, we took clues from real reptiles to make these dinosaurs as detailed looking as possible. So if we walk up to this dragon, you actually see the awesome detail which you have in the creature. And this really only is possible with the PlayStation 3. So let's hop on here. And let's get going. One of the things you will notice immediately is in this huge environment and with this dragon, not only am I using the wireless controller, but I'm flying with just one hand. And that's because the whole control really is on the motion control. I'm whipping my dragon with the button, but outside of that, everything else, pretty much, outside of shooting fireballs and whipping the dragon, is on the motion control. So we cannot only control the dragon in regular flight with it, but what you also can do is doing gestures. So basically, if I slam down the controller, the dragon takes a fast flight. If I do other gestures like pulling up, you do a 180 and just flip around. And obviously this looks like purely a flight game, and we deliver on the flight game front. We've done the Rogue Squadron series, so you can shoot fireballs, just what you would expect from dragons. You can take down other dragons with your fireballs. There's a hell of a lot of flight action. But what there also is, you can see up there, you've got the army morale meter, and actually those troops down there are your troops fighting against other troops, on the ground. So what we can do with the power of the PS3 is go down here seamlessly and land the dragon and get into the enemy troops. Oh guys, I want to kill you right here. And again, it's motion control. So just as I would be riding a horse, I'm using the controller to control the dragon. I can use my fire, flame breath to burn them. I can eat these guys to get health back, and I can actually get the morale of my troops up by helping them this way. In terms of fighting with the dragons, you've seen the fireballs, but fireballs, it's just what you would expect and what you've seen in other games which feature dragons. So what we also have is we have a living creature, so we can get close to them, so we can get visceral and up close. So let me lock on to this guy, who I can't get with fireballs. So I'm going to fly in here, now I'm right next to him. So I'm going to slam into him with the controller. Boom, come on guy, I'm going to get you. And now I'm up close, and I can use combos and fighting moves on the other dragon. And now finally, my hero will jump on and grab the guy, rip the rider off, and smack him down with a combo system. So these are the different modes, how you get closer and closer and closer up to the dragons, and how it really gets personal, how we take seamless air-to-ground combat with the beasts and with the creatures into a new realm. This is only a teeny tiny bit of the game, which you see right now. And we also have downloadable content. We support the hard drive, everything which the PlayStation 3 has to offer. And we hope to ship this puppy in spring of 2007.